CEO. My name ain't got that way, sound like CEO. I'm known to pull that weight, boy, I'm heavy with that tool. I'm known to front my move, been and did that, know that too. Okay, cool, know that boy.
How are you? What's good? What's the little Diego the real underscore. And welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please like, please share, please comment. I know, I think I said that I was done with the questions and all that, but it turned out I had more questions, so I'm gonna do this until I run out of questions, yeah? So I try as much as possible to get out different questions for different videos, because when I do ask people for questions, some people do give me the same questions and all that. So yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna do a continuation of the questions that I had last time. Okay. Someone start. I don't know if you guys will be able to keep up now. And actually last time we did 13 questions on my last video here. So when I do 13 questions, we're gonna start from, I think we did 12. So we're gonna start from like question 13 today. So I'm gonna, instead of saying question 1, 2, 3, I'm just gonna say 13, 14, 15. Total slot. So yeah, it's after rain. I mean, it's the day after it rains, so there are like insects outside and flies and all that. My bad. Cool. Question 13. How soon is too soon for intimacy in a relationship? Hey, you asked the wrong person that question, man. How soon is it? For me, there's no too soon. If the chemistry is there and we both trust each other, and I mean, sometimes you just meet a person and you already just wanna just rip the person apart in a good way. So I wouldn't necessarily say making a person wait 90 days is actually like a test of loyalty or whatever. Because the person can wait 90 days, but it does not necessarily mean that the person is not smashing anybody else, you know what I'm saying? And it does not mean that even if the person is being like it's legit waiting 90 days to smash, that does not guarantee that after that the person will be like loyal to you and whatever. So I don't think there's like a specific amount of time that I personally wait. I mean, if the situation, if it happens, it happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, I will. If you have to wait, cool. Because some people do need to take time to process and understand, and like be comfortable in the relationship before they get to that level. And there are some people that are just like so excited, so eager, just already throwing themselves in. And it takes two different types of personalities, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope that answers the question. I'm gonna move to question 14 now. What's the best way to show appreciation in a relationship? For me, man, the first. I'm gonna have to keep killing these things now because now I'm sitting. There's light facing me, so basically flying towards me. Alright. For me, the best way to show appreciation, especially towards me, is just by doing what I do for you. If you feel like you appreciate a certain thing about me, then do the same thing. Like, if you know that there's something I do that you like, then do the same thing to me. I'm saying, return the energy, return the effort. That's basically what I'm saying. If you feel like this person is doing the best in everything, return the energy, return the effort. I mean, if you enjoy the feeling, why don't you don't you think it's a good idea that the person should be enjoying the feeling too? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say there's a specific way to show appreciation. I wouldn't necessarily say intimacy or like intercourse is a way of showing appreciation. Because to me, I feel like that like intimacy or intercourse is for two people. It's not necessarily I wouldn't necessarily say it's a reward or it's a punishment, because it's for two people. We both enjoy it. So if you're gonna appreciate me by giving it to me, I don't don't think that's pretty much a flex, because you're gonna enjoy it too. And if you're gonna punish me by not giving it to me, how is that necessarily a punishment because you also not getting it? So I'm saying. So yeah, return the energy, return the feelings. Yeah, just cooperate, man. I don't know if that makes sense, but it doesn't. What's their first ideal date location? Okay, cool. First ideal. I'm a very I think I'd go bowling, because like around where I'm at right now, there's not necessarily a sports I can do. But I'd go bowling or take you to my rugby game, or just go do something like fun, physical. Not just sitting there and just talking. No, do something fun, get us sweaty or whatever, get us talking or something. Like let's get some energy on. I don't want those like dates in the movies where first time you're meeting and then everything's all serious and all that, asking a bunch of questions, asking me questions, and then we just answer each other. No. For me, that's like boring. Going bowling, we're forced to communicate. You're gonna have some fun times. I'm gonna laugh at you. You're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna win. You're gonna lose. It's gonna be a fun date after all, and that will just show me how fun of a person you are, and that will show you like how fun of a person I am. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not really on these restaurants thing for like the first date. Of course, after we do whatever activity we're doing, we can go like grab something else and watch depending on the time. But that necessarily I would not consider that part a date. I wouldn't say that's the date part of us meeting. The date is actually us doing something fun, physical, kicking the ball, throwing whatever, going to play games, you know what I'm saying? Anything like that. Okay, cool. What is the ideal age gap in a relationship? Yeah. This one is a bit man, this one is a bit I relate to this one. For a while it's just okay, cool. So I feel like the older the two of you guys are, the more it makes sense. I mean, like, if you think about it now, our parents and all that, like, older people have a gap of like 10 years, 7 years, 6 years, 11 years, and all that. But at the same time, for me, it's like, it depends on where we are in life. If, for instance, I'm 19, and I'm 3 years older than you, so you're 16. Or let's say I'm 18 and you're 15. See, that does not necessarily make sense, especially in terms of law, because now you are still recognized as a minor, and basically, like, the stage of your mind to high possibility you're not necessarily that mature. Understand what I'm saying? So even though that 3 years might be a big deal when I'm 18 and you're 15. When we get to when I'm 25 and you're 23, it's like it's not necessarily such of a huge gap. Understand what I'm saying? So my answer to that question would be, it depends on where we are. If we're in our teens, I'd say 2. If maybe I'm 18, you're 16, that's not bad. If I'm 17 and 15, it sounds bad, man. Trust me, it sounds bad. But if I'm 17 and you're like 15, we're both in high school, so we're both basically still kids, does not necessarily carry that much weight. But if I'm 25, I can go 24, 23, 22, 21. Maybe I'll start feeling bad at 19 or whatever. That's what I'm saying. But that's just like, the older we get, the more it makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, the older we get, the older we get, the easier it is for us to understand this age gap thing, because that's when we all get like mature. So I wouldn't say there's a specific number I'd give out. No. Yeah, it's just depends on where you are. 4 years might not sound bad until you are 18, she's 14, then hey, it's bad. But if you're 24, she's 20, it's not a big deal. So I'm saying, alright, cool. Alright, so why is a relationship at times overwhelming to the point that it overstimulates? I don't necessarily understand the question. There's a yeah, which I don't necessarily. I'm gonna answer what I think it means. When you're in a relationship with the person that you care about, it is often it is. I don't want to say it's normal, but it will happen that you guys fight. And for me, it's actually a green flag if when we fight, you feel a certain way, like you feel like it does affect you, because that does tell me that you are emotionally invested in this. Understand what I'm saying? So me say, if you ask me why that happens to me, I would simply say, according to my experiences, it's because you are emotionally invested in this person. In other words, if I am in a relationship with a person that I don't really care about, and then she does something, I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm just being nonchalant about it. I don't care. Simple. If a dude is nonchalant about how you move, he doesn't care. You see what I'm saying? But if I'm like being protective, if I'm being territorial, if I'm telling you, we did this wrong and I don't like it, or if I'm just reacting, if I'm being mad or whatever, that shows you I am emotionally invested in this. I'm not just here for the ride or whatever. I am emotionally invested. So the answer to that why is a relationship overwhelming or whatever, it's because you are invested in it. The one time that you're not going to be invested in, emotionally invested in a relationship, you're not going to care. Even if this goes like, let's break up. I ain't sure you're not emotionally invested. But if a person that is emotionally invested, that you are emotionally invested with, sorry, is like, yo, let's break up, it's gonna bother you. You're gonna want to know why or what happened. You know what I'm saying? I hope you do, but please hit the subscribe button. Please like, share. And remember, everything I'm saying is based on my opinions, man. These are not facts or whatever. These are just my opinions. So I am entitled to my opinions, you're entitled to yours. And if we don't agree on something, does not mean you are wrong, I'm right, does not mean I'm right, you're wrong. And it's just opinion. It's just a conversation we're having. You can reply in the comments if you want to. Alright. How important is chemistry in a relationship? Chemistry is chemistry is a double. I mean, chemistry can go, for me, it can go as small as like sense of humor or like something we have in common. Smooth stuff. If we can joke about, like, sense of humor for me is like the top tier. If we both have the same sense of humor, we can laugh at dumb stuff. Or I know it's bad thing, but if you see something in public that's like, or someone in public that's just like doing something weird, and we both look at each other and we both know, so being able to read each other because we have a similar sense of humor, for me that's a double. That's what I'm saying. So it is important, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it's something I look for in the beginning of a relationship. I feel like it's something you build. Because if you're gonna buy around looking for chemistry, you're gonna find chemistry in people, in a lot of people that are not necessarily dating material, or you're not actually attracted to. You understand what I'm saying? So the more you spend time with someone, the more you understand how they think or how they move or how they see stuff. That's the more you can connect with them, because now you're gonna see stuff from their angle and whatever. That's why most of the times when you meet a person and the person speaks a certain way, let's say we meet, you and I, let's say you're a girl and we meet, dating, we start talking, whatever. I speak slang, like I speak English that is slang. We just speak straight English. There are words that there is a certain style of speaking that you will inherit from me. In other words, you're gonna start speaking like me and everything like that. That means you're paying attention. That means we are building some form of chemistry, to the point that we'll be able to communicate with my slang. We'll be able to communicate, but it will mean something deeper to us than what people can hear. I don't know if that makes sense. So what I'm saying, chemistry is important, but it's built. I believe it's built. It's not found, especially in people that you actually find attractive. So it's something you can build, and yes, you can find it, yeah, but it's not necessarily as like fun, yeah, as long lasting as it would be if you built it. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like a package. If you're building it, you're learning this person is learning about you. You are invested in this person. I don't know how many times I've said the word invested already.